I had just had enough of life. It was at 20 years old, I was socially drinking.
Yeah.
At 24 years old, okay, I went through some stuff that kind of made me be like, you know what? I'll drink a little more. I knew I had a problem. Something wasn't right about the fact that I craved it. I would sneak and drink, and that's when I knew. When you gotta take a toothbrush
Yeah.
and a toothpaste with you everywhere you go because you don't want to smell, you gotta take spray, there's a problem. After so long of abuse, you can't hide it. And so emotionally, when things would happen, I instantly ran straight to it. I didn't want to deal with anything. I just wanted to drink, wake up when I'm sober and drink again.
Yeah.
Like, let's stay drunk and we'll be good. I'm at that point in alcoholism where it's bad.
Yeah.
It's almost like sending me to the mental hospital.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Willie J here with another Healed and Heard show, and I got my boy Coach Mayday here. What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man, for sitting down with us and talking to us, man. So tell them a little bit about your business, man, and what you do.
Okay, so I'm Coach May, owner of Mayday Fitness LLC. I've been in business since 2016. I help people with body recomposition. Simply put, I help you learn how to eat for the body type you want. For the most part, you're burning fat, building muscle. We're just recumbing your body overall.
Yeah. Okay, good. Listen, I may need to do a little bit of that because I'm going to tell you, I got to get this stomach going here. You know what I'm saying? It's the food. It's the food. And me, I ain't going to lie to you. I love
everybody.
I can, it's something about some bread and some rice. That's my all
Bread
day
and
long.
rice.
I got to let it go. I'm going to get there. Since I'm talking to you, I got to get myself together. But listen, man, I wanted to talk to you all. Today is going to be a very personal and in-depth conversation that we're speaking about. We're not just speaking about relationships outside of ourselves. This is more so the relationship that we build with ourselves and the relationship that we lose with ourselves because of different things, right? So I wanted to go, before we get into the deep diving of everything, personally about yourself, tell me, what was a perfect time before you switched from who you were to now when you felt like you had everything together?
Around 2018, going into about COVID.
Okay.
Like that 2018 to 2020 stretch, business was good. Clients were rolling in. My class Move. I have a hit class called Move. Y'all should check it out.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about that before you go further.
I will.
Okay.
So Move is a class I created to help you burn the most amount of calories in a short amount of time. And what we try to do is create a atmosphere and an experience for people instead of just saying, hey, come work out. We want you to hear the music that you like to hear, that you will probably hear out when you're going to different events, when you're at cookouts or whatever. We just want to create that vibe, but at the same time, work really quick without you realizing it. And we just keep moving throughout the class. So that's why I call it Move. It's not anything that's can't be done by anybody of any fitness level. So I tell people, bring your mama. Bring your friends, bring your homies.
This a family. This a family.
Correct.
We working out as a family.
We're working out as a community.
A community.
As a community.
There you go. That's okay. I got you. So, you were saying, going back to, you said 2018, things was going good with your class and all. So tell me a little bit more about like how you felt like, okay, I'm good right here. This is how life is supposed to be.
So for me, 2018 to 2020 was good for me because I jumped off the porch.
Okay.
2015, I was working in government. 2016, I went cold turkey and started training.
Okay.
So there was a stretch from 2016 to 2018 where the girl I was with at the time left. And she was like, bro, go get a job. That ain't gonna work. I was mad back then.
But now you understand. I get it. You get it.
I'm just glad we ain't had a 50-50 conversation. Listen, or I would have been on the T app. You know how that. This broke. He told me to train. But neither here nor there. 2016 was just me trying to generate income. 2017 was me just doing the work, generating income. Sleeping on one of my frat brothers' couch. I appreciate that too, LJ. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Just stacking bread, stacking bread. 2018, I was able to get my own apartment
Yeah.
up in Midtown.
Okay.
And got my own spot. So I'm back to myself.
Yeah.
Then I started training at HX,
Yeah.
clientele, move, picked up. I was doing move 3 days a week. So everything that I was working for in those very early years, those first 2 or 3 years, had actually started to pick up.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, it does work.
Yeah.
It is working. People are coming out. People are supporting.
Yeah.
So I was just in a very, very good space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. So with coming into it, I know you say you was in a good space then. Was it any hiccups that you had during that as well too that you felt like put you in a place to where it put you on a path like you didn't want to be on this path, but you knew it was something that you had to do? Was it anything that you was dealing with at that time?
I think the things that I was dealing with stem from years earlier.
Okay.
I know we're gonna get into the alcohol piece, but I had my first drink at like 14.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
those were things that were never even addressed.
Okay.
So I would say the 2018 to the 2020 person I was able to get to that point off of talent, not who I was.
I got you. Yeah. Talent only
So
takes you
the person
so far.
the person once y'all leave the class is like a fool.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious, like a straight fool. And so I couldn't sustain it. What was happening when it was good, I couldn't sustain it because I was in turmoil with myself.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? So not knowing who I was, thinking that I had to be around certain people.
Yeah.
Thinking that my Instagram had to look a certain type of way, thinking that the girl I had to be with had to be a certain type of way, thinking that I had to have a certain amount of money, thinking that I had to have a certain amount of followers, scared to post and be me.
Yeah.
So I was operating from a place of what I think y'all want to see, not from
what you want to show them, what they need to see.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't free. I was in a prison.
Yeah. And that's, you know what, that's something that, because a lot of people don't understand that you could be free and still locked up. Yeah, like a lot of people that say they get out of prison and they still have that prison mindset. So it's like you may be out here free walking, but you still go about life that way.
Right.
So, and let's jump into it. I want to, because you told me a little bit about your story, man.
Right.
And dealing with alcoholism, I would say I've experienced that on the other side with a father that had alcoholism. Like, what did that do to you to or when was it a time that you was like, okay, it's time for me to make a change because this is taking over my life and not in a good way?
It was progressive.
Okay.
People say, what happened? Nothing happened like, boom, I need to change.
Yeah.
It was at 20 years old, I was socially drinking.
Yeah.
At 24 years old, okay, I went through some stuff that kind of made me be like, you know what? I'll drink a little more. At 30 years old, I get to thinking, I'm not where I want to be because now I'm training. I'm 30 years old, I ain't making no bread. I'm sleeping on my black sofa, so I'm drinking even more. And then even when things get good, that doesn't necessarily mean that who I was changed. My circumstances changed, but I didn't change. Yeah. Nothing changed over this time. I thought getting things would change me. I thought being in relationships would change me.
Yeah.
I neglected the one thing that could change me, and that was me. I was in denial.
Yeah.
So if anything, I was delusional. I was in denial. I knew I had a problem. So something wasn't right about the fact that I craved it. I never told people, they could see it, but like I would sneak and drink. And that's when I knew.
Yeah.
When you gotta hide something, you know you ain't supposed to be doing it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
so when you gotta take a toothbrush
Yeah.
and a toothpaste with you everywhere you go because you don't want to smell, you gotta take spray, there's a problem.
Yeah.
I didn't want people to look at me. I didn't like the stigma that comes with somebody need help because we don't associate people winning when they got a problem.
Yeah.
We don't associate wanting to be like somebody or looking up or wanting to support their business on because they got a problem. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So most people will, I ain't even gonna say most people, I'm gonna speak on me. I tried to hide what I was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what broke the camel back was after so long of abuse, you can't hide it.
Yeah.
There is no hiding it
Yeah.
because now it controls
And it's
you.
coming out in certain areas in your life.
Right, right,
And it's making you
right,
move a certain way.
right.
Yeah.
So it took control of me.
Yeah.
And so emotionally, when things would happen,
Mm-hmm.
I instantly ran straight to it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to deal with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to drink, wake up when I'm sober, and drink again.
Yeah.
Like, let's stay drunk and we'll be good.
Good.
And that was the most dangerous thing I did.
My pops, I speak with me and my pops. We have a great relationship
Mhm.
now. It was 20. I was 23,
Mhm.
and I even called my dad. I said, "Pops, let me, are you okay with me talking about, things that I experienced with you,
Mhm.
in your life and all?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm not there anymore." So my dad, he used to do drugs real
Mhm.
bad, and he never wanted me to see it, right? And it wasn't until, and I used to be mad at him, and it wasn't until I caught him one day
Mhm.
doing drugs, and I saw the hole it had on him. And that goes back to when you were saying you didn't want people to see you doing it, right?
Right.
When I saw him at that moment, that was the moment I forgave him, right?
Mhm.
And we talked for hours. Well, I talked to him for hours. He ain't talked to me. He was still trying to come down off his high.
Right.
But as a son, I saw my dad, right? And I saw the hurt and pain that it caused him, right?
Mhm.
You being a son, I know we talking, you said, you saw your mom,
Mhm.
and that was the straw that broke the camel's
Right.
back. Tell me, walk me through that and tell me, how that situation was, what happened, and you was like, okay, this is it. I gotta make a change.
2020, this was 2022. I was engaged from 2020 to roughly 2022.
Okay.
So when that didn't work out, and that was all on me.
Yeah.
To this day, man,
Yeah.
that's one of those things that they say they ask you, is there anything you wish you could do
Change.
differently?
Yeah.
That is
I got you.
that is a relationship I wish I could change.
Yeah.
And do things differently.
Mm-hmm.
But it taught me a lot. And so that didn't work out. So again, I'm running to it. I move in with my sister.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm trying to get myself back. Here I am again. What's the
Trying to
theme?
figure
I keep having to get myself. The one thing I realized alcohol kept doing was bringing me back to square one.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever things got good, anytime any little shakeup happened, I started drinking. Drinking takes me back to square one.
Yeah.
So I'm in my sister's apartment. I'm like, I can't do this because first of all, I can't drink in there. My sister's judging me. You know what I'm saying? So I need my own spot. So went and got my own spot. Very expensive. I could afford it at the time, but it was way too expensive.
Yeah.
But I didn't care. I just wanted to be by myself.
Yeah.
I didn't want nobody to see what I was doing. And so just bills piling up, can't pay, lost the car, eventually lost that apartment. I I moved back to Macon with my parents for a couple of months just to get my mind right. I need to get out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I was still drinking at my mom's house. Like, imagine being 35 years old and you have your master's degree, you played ball, you pledged to fraternity, you did everything on paper that you were supposed to
Be
do,
doing the right
and
thing.
you at 35 sitting in your old room that you left when you were 17 and you went off to college.
Yeah.
That was a low point.
Yeah.
Low point. My health was failing. I had just got out of the hospital from stroke-like symptoms from drinking.
Oh.
And that changed my life because I've never told anybody this story, but I passed out. I had I had just had enough of life this day.
Yeah.
And so I go to the gym that I'm working at the time.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about I mean, you don't think people know, but they know. You the only one who don't think they know, but they know. And so I'm just coming in there lit, wasted, man. And one day I just passed out. So they called the ambulance for me, man. And I was thinking that people would show up to check on me. And the only people that showed up was mom, dad, and my sister. And then my homeboy who let me sleep on the sofa back in the day. 4 people.
Yeah.
Out of all my followers, out of all my homeboys at the gym, out of all of 4 people.
Yeah.
And so instantly that started the subtraction for me.
Yeah.
And when I say subtraction, when I do get on the other side of this, the relationships that I'm really going to nourish and hold on to.
Yeah.
I ain't got to try to be everybody's friend no more.
Yep.
I ain't got to try to jump on a picture with everybody. I don't have to collaborate with every trainer in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm just going to find my tribe. If anybody want to rock with me, I'm
Yeah.
human. I went through some stuff. Those are the only people that I'm talking to at this point. And if I have done things wrong, which I did a lot of, gee, woo. But
We
if
all have.
if I've disrespected someone, or if I burned a bridge,
Yeah.
when that opportunity presents itself, I'll try to make it right and make amends to that. So it was just going back home, sitting in that room, like, what have I done to myself? My inner dialogue started changing. It wasn't you did this to me. It wasn't he did this or she, but she knew, because I used, even with the breakup, I used to blame my fiance.
No.
And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, come on.
Come on now. Come on now. You know. Yeah.
And it's like, man, I say this with the utmost respect, bro. I thank God that he saved her from me, because I was a mess. Sitting on the sofa, I have that episode. I get drunk one night at mom's house. Absolute mess. I'm outside. It's 12 in the morning. I'm outside walking around in the yard, just cussing, just. I'm at that point in alcoholism where it's bad.
Yeah.
It's almost like send me to the mental hospital.
It's taking. It's don't took over. Not taking over. It's don't took over.
But I remember my mom and my dad came outside in his robe. He was walking around in the robe. He come outside in the robe, and I love him to this day because he understood eventually my son gonna make this decision.
Yeah.
And he never not believed. If he didn't believe,
he
I don't
showed you.
I don't know.
That's
I didn't
that
know
real
that.
father's love right there. That's that real love.
So I look at mom, and my mom like disgusted. And my mom loved me. Like my mom ride with me even when
That's
I'm
your baby.
grown.
Yeah.
But when my mother, I don't know if it was this, it was a little bit of disgust, sadness. Because as a parent, how did you gotta
you better than that.
Yeah. And so my father's a pastor.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So yeah.
So and my mother's first lady, you know. And so we taught him everything he's supposed to know. We like you got up in the morning before school, and we prayed, did devotion. You was in the choir. You went to every service. You went to every convention.
Yeah.
As a kid, like how did we get here?
Yeah. Raise them
And
as
so
they were supposed to be.
And so that night was the night I said, you know what? I couldn't sleep. I just kept seeing my mama's face, my mother's face. I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it. And I'm telling you, I kept seeing it.
Yeah.
One thing about me, I'm gonna have a real conversation. Most people would not tell this story, but I think somebody needs to hear.
Somebody do need to hear.
I could not see my mother's face. And it just did something to me. And the next day I called my sister, I said, and I called the guy who was helping me on the street with, doing the counseling and the outpatient that I explained to you earlier. I said, if y'all can find me help, I don't care what I gotta do. And he said, Mr. May, I was waiting on you to say that. He said, I knew you, Mr. Harris. I need to get in touch with him too, man. I wish he could see. I don't have his current number, but I wish he could see me 3 years later. Yeah. I wish he could see what his helped, where his help helped me get to. Yeah. And so they found me. That's why he said, Mr. May, I need you to commit to a year. And I'm bucking. I'm like, man, I can't do no year. I got class, man. I'm shriveled up. I'm not in making. I ain't got no class. Yeah. I'm still delusional because I'm still drinking. I'm still at this point. I'm like Snowfall. What's his name? I'm at Snowfall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I'm
Yeah, at the end.
tripping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He like, you sitting here worried about clients and look at you. Like,
He got
you
real.
sitting here worried about clients and look at you.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about no clients.
Mm-hmm.
You about to kill yourself, man.
Yeah.
Like, look, he was adamant about that because it was still some fight back even though I chose to go.
He had to show that tough love.
I'm in detox. Man, I can't do this, man.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, I don't want to hear that. And so I went through a detox. So upon getting accepted, or whenever you're looking for somewhere to go,
Yeah.
they have facilities where you can go and get medical treatment where you can detox and get whatever your vice is or whatever the substance is out of your system. And so when I was in there, I was calling him and he was putting me in touch with the place. And so that's how it happened.
Yeah. You know, I'll say, man, it's very touching, bro, because a lot of, especially black men, we don't really like to get personal like this, right?
Right.
And tell our story, and we don't realize our story is not for us,
Right.
right? But I feel that God gives the people that are the strongest, the hardest story to go through, because He know that we can endure those things to be able to take our story and then be able to help others, right? Even for me, I could talk about it and say, piggybacking off what you're saying. Man, my vice, I never drunk, never did drugs, but my vice was sex, right?
It's a lot of
it's, and I mean, it was to the point to where if we didn't have it, I'll tell her, I don't even want to talk to you. What you need to be around me for? We ain't, you know what I'm saying? And I messed up a lot of relationships. And not even just saying relationships individually with them, but it was friends that would be like, man, bro, you tripping.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like,
and that's what happened to me.
And it go back to, like you said, you know, like, hey, I'm getting to the money and all, and I feel like if I'm doing for you, you should be doing for me, right?
Yeah.
But at the time, I was only doing financially. I wasn't doing all of the other things that I knew needed to be done in order to get things that the way that I wanted, right? So I was very transactional, right? So it definitely hit home what you're saying, man. When you get to a place and that vice is taking over you, you don't realize who you become. You don't realize the negative aspect that's around you now that people can see, like, man, don't fool with him because he drinking up, man. He gonna have a problem with sex, and you know
he gonna get in the fight. That was I used to fight.
Oh, you belligerent fight. Oh, okay.
You say the wrong thing to me. They will tell you, don't invite May because May gonna get
the fight.
And the worst part of that is the vice has so much control over you that you like hearing that makes you sad. Like, I hated to hear that. But I couldn't stop. I hated to hear May just gonna come ruin the party. Like when it got to the progressive piece. Because it started out as the life of the party. Then it got to the party ruiner. Because I just had lost all control. So it's just like, man, it saddened me. People would never know it because I was hiding and I was drinking. But deep down I was sad, man. I was like, because I really wanted people to rock with me, man. Y'all don't rock with me, man. I'm trying my best. I ain't asked for this. It happened. I didn't know how to cope with some of the things that happened to me in my life. This is what I picked up. You know, like, dang, like, I'm like, man. But you know, people don't want to hear that. You know, because at the end of the day, and that's their right. They can pick and choose what they want to deal with. And people started dropping off because it got progressively worse.
I know I said it before, the cameras turned on, but I want to say it to you, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you for being able to fight through. I'm proud and appreciate you for sitting down with me as well and just talking about it. Like, because I'm pretty sure I know that this is going to help not just one person, multiple people, because in our community, you already know how it is, man. People feel like when they go out and they got to have a drink, right? I mean, I can recall times where I had friends that didn't want to go out with me because I didn't drink. And I'm like, bro, but I'm the designated driver. You can drink. I'm gonna make sure you get home safe. But because the stigma behind I don't drink, they was looking at it in a negative.
You're gonna be boring. You're gonna be judging them.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm the one. I'm having fun. Like I'm been drinking. I'm already having fun.
You know, the most beautiful. It clicked when I found out that I was just as fun and sober.
I'm like, yeah.
So I got out of rehab and went to homecoming down in Savannah State. Shout out to SSU.
All right now.
Shannon, I'm still rocking with you, my boy. You
Listen.
still my dog, man. We
Hey.
all make mistakes. Healed and what?
Healed and hurt.
I'm trying to
healed
tell
and hurt.
Healed and hurt.
Shannon, we're gonna get you on here, baby.
We gonna get you on here. But no, man, I went to homecoming and I had a ball.
Yeah.
And that was my first interaction with like my old environment.
Yeah.
Sober.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, okay, cool. But I was able to really enjoy it because I was present.
Yeah.
I remember the conversations. People, you look different, man.
You look,
You look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Different space. And so that's when the momentum got to roll into now we're 3 years sober.
I got you. And I don't wanna go past something when you went to rehab, right? Because a lot of people are, and especially in our community, have a stigma around rehab. They don't want to look like they're a junkie, or they don't want to look like they, alcoholic. Right. So what was 1 or 2 things or whatever you would want to say that you took from rehab that helped shape you into becoming the man that you are today?
What I took from rehab was you can't overcome addiction alone. Yeah. It don't work like that. There's nothing more parallel than another alcoholic or another junkie helping another junkie overcome it. Yeah. So connectiveness. Oh, rehab showed me I wasn't the only one. Yeah. And when you realize that's it. I thought I was hiding out of shame because I'm thinking I'm the one. Something wrong with me. Yeah. Like ain't nobody else drinking like this.
Ain't nobody else around me doing this.
Nobody else drink like this. Yeah. Nobody. Bro, when I tell you, I heard stories 10x mine. They were like, "Oh, that's all you did."
Yeah. Like, dang, I felt like,
well, like,
ain't nothing compared to what I.
We gonna get you. Yeah. You just stick with it. You gonna be good, and that's what it was. Yeah. But that's why I tell my story. Yeah. That's why I say more of us need to talk, because we're not looking at you like something is wrong with you. Yeah. If you've overcome it and you've done the work, we looking at you like, man, how? Yeah. I need to know how. Yeah. So when brothers say, "Oh, I'm just gonna start drinking wine. I ain't gonna do wine." Oh, okay. Yeah. Tell me how that turned out. Tell me how that worked.
It's gonna get you back.
It's gonna eventually get you back. Yeah. I'm just gonna drink. This the one. I ain't gonna drink brown no more. Yeah.
Hey, well, it's funny though is I've heard that before. Like, man, no, I ain't fooling with that dark liquor, because that dark liquor make you fight. And I don't even drink, but I don't heard that before.
And it's like, bro, it's the substance itself. It alters your mind and your mood. It changes your behavior, bro. All of it does it. Yeah. So you just switch your hands. Yep. That's all you're doing. And so I say that to say, rehab put me around people who were battling the same thing. That's why fitness community is so important, because people are battling eating disorders. Yeah. People are having health issues. So doing it by yourself is discouraging. But when you're around people who got the same goal, who going through it together, it makes it not only easier, but your perspective about it changes. Yeah. Because now you're not special. My alcoholism wasn't special. Yeah. I was just another one.
Another one at it.
Yep. That it happened to. So now, okay, you're not special. Yeah. You see all these other people in the room going through the same thing. What you gonna do? Yeah. What we doing?
And you can't say you can't do it because other people you seeing doing it.
Right.
That's worse off than
right.
You.
Yeah. Right. So what we gonna do, man? Yeah. And that the connectiveness, man, and just being in the room with people trying to beat it, bro. We all so we had classes, like it was like a cohort. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was unfortunately I've lost 2 to overdoses. Yeah. Yeah. So rest in peace to them. But and this is a very real thing. Yeah. I know everybody be on the gram like, hey, life is popped up. No. There's a reality that we don't talk about, man. Yeah. And I've seen it. And so when you see it, you can't unsee it. Yeah.
And it once you have beat or I will always say it's not that you beat
You
it.
never beat it because
It's yeah, it's
I'm
you,
always
yeah,
gonna
always, but you learn how to live and not allow it to
correct,
control your life,
correct,
right? And
correct,
that's the most important thing I want you all to
correct.
understand when we're talking about this is that it's not about you always winning the day. You got to
Right,
win the second, the
right,
minute, the hour, then the day, right? Because it can be something that hit you with 1
right,
second
right,
and then you go right back into it, not
right,
paying attention
right,
and realizing what's going on.
right.
So, and I want to, piggyback off what you said with you found your way in there because you saw that people was in there just like you,
Right,
worse off than you.
right,
And it's like, hey, you can't say that you can't do it.
right,
If I
right,
can do it,
right.
you can do
You
it,
can
right?
do it.
So I want to use that as well too as you being a coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are you able to use what you've learned through your trials and tribulations to be the best coach that you are to all of your clients?
Man, it just helped me understand how to be empathetic, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I used to be that coach that, man, I don't want to hear that. Shut up, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's when you coming in. How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You sure you're good?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
before we even get to the weights, because we can that ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Because we used to have to check in rehab. Every morning we checked in. How you doing, bro?
Yeah.
And you have to talk. You can't not talk.
Yeah.
You have to talk. And so I learned how to talk. I learned how to deal with emotions. So I learned in dealing with the emotions, I learned how to treat people better. I learned how to treat myself better first.
Mm-hmm.
But when people come in, I'm more understanding of they got barriers.
Yeah.
The barriers might be they've been an emotional eater forever.
Yeah.
Their barrier might be they don't eat.
Yeah.
Or their barrier might be something dealing with family. Like whatever it is, I've learned that the feelings are all the same. The experience might be different.
Yeah.
So I look for the similarities. I'm not gonna say my situation was worse because my rock bottom, it might not take that much for you.
Yeah.
It took that much for me.
Mm-hmm.
So your rock bottom might not be exactly what mine was, but it does not negate that was your rock bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm able to deal with all my clients on different levels because to them their problems are big and they need to be solved.
Yeah.
It's nobody's problem is bigger than the other problem. And so I've learned that individuals are different, but we're all similar in the emotional piece, the feelings piece, because sad is sad, happy is happy.
Happy. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, regardless of what caused it,
It's
the
still
feeling is still the same. So how do we deal with that?
Yeah.
And that literally helped me in coaching because now I can be objective to what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm objective to my own thoughts sometimes. I'd be like, man, they ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. But why are they doing like okay, so how can we flip that?
Yeah.
Let's coach them from maybe they need to be coached from a different angle.
Yeah.
So it just taught me how to deal with my emotions. It taught me how to have empathy for people. Nobody's problem is bigger than the other.
Yeah.
And start creating communities. That's why I created the class Move.
Yeah.
Because I want everybody on all fitness levels, all races, all ethnicities to be able to come to a class and to be able to have value given to them, see other people who you might think, I have Miss V, she's 67.
Mm-hmm.
You see Miss V and Move, there's no way she's 67.
Yeah.
So to see that, and then you look over here and you got a 20-year-old and Miss V is killing it.
Killing it. It's like it make you look at it.
It makes you look at it different, but it's fun. It's like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. So it don't just look like Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Real people, real regular people are
Yeah.
into fitness. Everybody don't have to look like this. Everybody don't have to do it this way. Like there's love in fitness.
Yeah.
For the life of me now, I look at it like ministry, man, because it's dealing with people. Everybody, fitness is the one thing we all have in common. We got to take care of ourselves.
Yep. Yeah.
The one thing we all got to do, and a lot of people don't do it. And so, why don't they do it?
Yeah.
And that's the real question. I think we miss the question sometimes. But once I was able to do the work on myself, like, okay, why are you drinking? What caused it? Then you start getting to the root, because it really isn't that you don't want to do it. It's just something that you haven't addressed that will allow you to say, okay, I'm ready now. Let's go. And once you find out what that is that's holding you back, the sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah, and it's it goes back to what I said, man. God gives the toughest times to his strongest warriors, and the reason I say that is because you think about it. You started, like you said, at 14, right? Your first drink, right? And it took you all the way to 2022 when you had to, do your rehab and all of that.
No. So it took 2022. Those were college years.
Okay.
So boom, boom, boom. I'm in my 30s now.
Okay.
So when you talking about 14 up into 35, I had my last drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. So even to then, right?
Yeah, that's
So
a
your
long
last
time.
drink, right? But then you went into rehab,
Correct.
right? And it was things that you learned in there to make you better at what you were called to do, right? But if you look at it while you're in there, and I want y'all to take that. If you look at your problem while you're in the problem, you're never going to feel like you're going to have a solution to your problem, because all you can see
It's the
is the problem, right? So at what point you have to understand, that's why it's good, like you said, get around people that are, like when we was talking, get around people that are doing better than you. Get around good people that is going to help uplift you. So going to rehab, does people that's on experience what you're going through, going through what you're going through, and overcame what you're going through at that time. So you got to get around those people that's going to allow you to see, hey, these are the steps, like you said. And hey, they got those steps.
They got the 12 steps, correct.
They got the 12
There's
steps
a process
to get there. It's a
blueprint.
process to get over anything. It, like what you just saying, a blueprint to anything in life. Somebody has lived that blueprint. They have built it out so now that you know how to follow those steps. So I want to go back into it.
Can I interject something?
Go ahead.
The thing I want you to get out of this is how I went to rehab and I got the tools to deal with my alcoholism. I'll never be not an alcoholic. Like, that is a part of my identity. That ain't who I am, but that is a part of my identity. That's a part of the story. So what rehab taught me was the tools to live a life of not allowing triggers to take me back to it. And so that's what I need you to do with fitness.
Yes.
So if you're an emotional eater, or you come to me, I'm gonna teach you the tools so you don't go back to it. You're still gonna deal with the same triggers, but now you're equipped to deal with the triggers so it don't take you
back.
Yeah.
See?
That's what doing the work does to you, though. And a lot of times I move like that because sometimes when I'm talking to me.
Yeah.
I have to I tell people my dialogue with me is strong.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
tell yourself you got to get it together.
I have to learn to encourage myself.
Yeah.
Man. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
People be like, "Why are you so intense?"
Yeah.
You don't know how ugly it got. See, when it's home, when you're homeless, you ain't got a dime. You jumping on MARTA, you catching Ubers, you barely eating, and you just all you can do is say, "Let's go." You learn how to be resilient.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody gonna come say, "Let's go."
Let's go. Yeah.
And then on the flip side, they all gonna come dap you up when they see a change.
They see the change in the success. Man, I knew you was gonna do it. Yeah. But it's like, and let me say on this, it's very important of the people again that you have around you, because I can go back to when, I was the person in a group where I was the one that had the job.
Right.
I was the one that I was the friend that everybody came to.
Right.
Right. I was up here. I was making good money.
Right.
And then when that money went down, I'm like, hey man, such. Oh man, I can't. Man, I remember one person I helped, man, and I was down on my luck, and I was like, look, bro, can I come?
No, it don't work like that. No.
He was like, man, hit me back, man. I got a little shorty over here, and I was like, dang, bro, like I gave you my last. And I can recall when I gave it to him, how thankful he was. And I'm just asking, bro, can I just come over, let me rest my head for a second, because I don't have nowhere to go. And it's like, you got to go back, and a lot of people don't take this. And the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of people don't take it that what you do for others, you can't expect them to do that for you, right? You're doing this out of the kindness of your heart, right? And a lot of times, people like us that have a giving heart, we could give so much of ourselves that we don't have nothing left for ourselves.
But I would challenge that to say you're doing it because you're doing it for you.
Yeah.
Because that's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So and how you do one thing is how you do everything.
Yeah.
You have to be, I had to start being aware of, oh, this is who I am now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm not expecting nothing in return because this is who I am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think sometimes I used to expect things, like back to your point, I used to expect things and I would get mad.
Yeah.
But the beautiful part of that about it now is if it never comes back, I'm good, man.
You good.
And I'm gonna still down.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna still smile because I'm okay.
Yeah.
The ugliest thing that happened to me was the most beautiful.
And I say that. I wrote a book, it's called Rebuilding from Brokenness, Don't Let the Breakup Break You. And I said that heartbreak, that pain was the best pain I ever felt because it broke something in me to let me know that I wasn't whole the way that I thought I was, right? I had to find my way back out, right? And but I do want to say this, man. I want to ask you, as we were going, once you got out of rehab, right? Okay, now it's like I learned all of these steps. Now what? Like, what got you to the place that you are right now?
Man, because they wanted me to go work at so you have to get a job.
Oh, okay.
They wanted me to go work at Publix. And there's no knock to Publix.
Publix, yeah.
But I was telling them, I am a business owner. Oh, we get that because they probably hear that. I don't know. And again, this is a rehab. Everybody say who they were on the streets. You know, everybody was somebody on the street.
Bro, I'm telling you,
so man, what happened was, I went back to my old gym. I had a conversation with the owner. He was like, cool. But they had a new owner too, who was a part owner. So I sat down and I talked to him. He never gave me an answer back. Neither here nor there, I didn't have time to wait on that. So I reached out to another frat brother who had a smaller gym. His name is Josh, owner of Fourth Quarter Performance. Forever grateful for you, bro.
Yes, sir.
He said, bro, just come on, just rebuild. Just rebuild. So I just started rebuilding. So that was 2024. So I got out of rehab. No, I got out of rehab in 2023. I instantly went over there with Josh in 2023. I just started training a few clients because nobody came back. Really, yeah. I just reached out to some people on Instagram. So I just needed to get that comfortable. Yeah. Trained them. I came over to the union and fast forward to 2024, a couple of months after I got out of rehab, I came over to the union just to shoot content. Yeah. Greater state. I'm like, okay, I can shoot. I had never been over there. Yeah. So man, he seen me shooting content. He was like, you made it? I was like, yeah, mind you, I'm fresh out of rehab. So I don't really want to be seen. I don't feel like myself. I'm just
trying to get back to you.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. And he like, man, I love your work. I hadn't taught a move class since 2021. You love my work. It's 2024.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Come on, bro. You can't come on with the cap.
Okay, you can't be.
I said, no, man, I've been following you for years. Yeah. And so, Ty sells me too, but he sold me on myself. Sometimes it do take somebody to believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. So I appreciate you for that, Ty. Yeah. But we sat down. He was like, man, let's meet. So we sat down and I told him the story. He said, we need that on camera. Man, you gonna put my story on camera? You, imagine, you want me to tell these people? I mean, they already talking about me.
Yeah, that's it.
They heard the word on the street. He broke.
Yeah.
He a drunk.
Yeah.
They talking about, I know what's going on. Even the people still doubt me. I ain't even mad at you. Because at the time that was true. Yeah. But I'm glad that's not the case now. Yeah. But I'm just like, he like, no, bro. Let's tell it. Yeah. So before we dropped the move class, it was almost like me reintroducing myself. Well, hey y'all, I just went through this. I'm gonna start my class back. Yeah. Hopefully y'all come. He like, no, like, let's talk about it. So we started talking about the story. And when the response that I got was like, no, man, that's real. You went and got help. People respected that I went for a year and got help. Yeah. And the ones that didn't, it's not my people. That's not my tribe. Yeah. And so that's when Move became Move because my adversity separated who rocked with me and who didn't.
Yep.
So everybody who came back, that's who I'm riding with.
Riding with, cause
anybody else who don't come back,
yeah,
ain't no hate in my heart.
yeah.
But
You just wasn't supposed to be around me no more. Yeah.
And so it allowed me to see who really was rocking with me. In that first class, we had 30 people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I wasn't even doing 30
back when.
in the old spot. I was like, oh, we might be also. I said, Tyler's do another one.
Mm-hmm.
45.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They really?
Yeah.
Sometimes it may, and I say this, sometimes you may need to step away. Mm-hmm. Sometimes whatever it is distracting you, you may have to step away from it and pivot.
Yeah.
That pivot was the way we branded it, the way everything was quality.
Yeah.
The goal for Move now is, all right, May, how can you serve these people? So we get sponsors now.
Yeah.
We give away things. I want you to come to a Move class and get loved on so much that you like, all right, nah, bro, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we feeding you. We've been doing the rooftop lately.
Yeah.
Doing giveaways and just partnering with different brands that are credible, that can see the vision that we see, and continue to help us grow it. But it kept moving. It kept moving. And so you look up, Lululemon comes. You know, so brands start to say, they like, I love this class. Red Bull came to a class, and I'm just throwing these names out there because they have been a part of the growth.
But that,
And so they like, bro, we love the energy, we love the community, and now here we are. You know, I'm trying not to go as in. I'm trying not to go into too much detail and be long-winded.
Yeah, I got you.
But to make a long story short, it started with me being scared, not thinking anybody was gonna show up.
Yeah.
And everybody showed up. And sometimes
showed out too.
And sometimes it just takes a person to just do it, regardless of how you feel. It goes back to the emotions. As scared as I was, I didn't want to be embarrassed. On top of embarrassment, I flopped. You know what I'm saying? On top of it, I'm already shameful. I ain't got. I'm starting over. The bread ain't there. Man, they showed up, bro, and that did. It was a win. Once I just needed a win. Sometimes you just need that one win.
That one.
That one win that's gonna get you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Get you back started.
Let me throw another. Throw something else on the wall. Oh, it struck too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let's go. And so my approach became different. Pour to the people. Serve. Add as much value as possible.
Yeah.
Stay after class. You talk to every person. Every person that comments on Instagram, you read that comment and you send them a DM and personally tell them thank you.
Yeah.
Because last year, nobody even knew you still was alive. The angle was different. It was about the people who actually come to Move.
Yeah.
So when you come to a Move class, now I'm going to stay, you're going to get a hug, or you going to get some doubt, or you going to take a picture.
You heard that.
But that's because I truly appreciate them.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. I got out of rehab in 2023. Started Move 2024.
And here we
That's
are.
Gratitude, bro.
Man, yeah, you have to be.
That's gratitude. Rebrand. And I just want to champion the people for accepting me back. Like, I want to champion the people for respecting my story.
Yeah.
It was nothing that I did outside of just finally addressing the things that was destroying my life. And I pray that everybody do that.
Yeah.
If it's something that is destroying your life, you can overcome it and you can face it. It's going to be an ugly process. The ugliest process you've ever gone through, but it's going to make you the most complete person, because you're going to understand that it's not just about you once you deal with you. Now you know how to treat people. Now you understand how to listen. Now you understand, okay, everybody's not the same, so I can't expect everything out of the same situation from everybody. You deal with people as you interact. I always tell people the next interaction is the most important.
Yeah.
I can't worry about me and him right now because I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir.
And so I learned how to be present, man. being drunk, I was just all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy, what's up? What? You know how you
I already know, man. I got you.
Gratitude, bro. Gratitude.
Gratitude. And with that being said, listen, you heard it here first on the Healed and Heard show. I want to thank you again, man, for telling us the story, sitting down with me, being able to let people know that you can do it.
Right.
No matter what you're going through, no matter what obstacles is in your way, you can make it through. You just got to keep working. You got to keep believing in yourself, getting yourself around people. And also, too, before we leave, tell them where they can find you at on social media as
You
well.
can find me on Instagram, Mayday Fitness _. All right. I'm mainly on Instagram. That's where most of my traffic is.
Yeah.
Just check out the page. I do updates on there weekly, daily. Also, just to piggyback on what he just said, though, it was put to me like this, Mr. May. Change is possible if you're willing to do the work.
Yeah.
So there is work and responsibility that comes with changing your life. And if you ready to do the work, you can change.
All right. It's your boy Willie J, Mr. Mayday here. Peace and we out.
All right.